Okay. All right. All right, Dawn of Life family. We have a special guest here today who is excited to share her story because it's a true testament to the way God designed our bodies to function and heal. And Miss Susan's here, and she's just going to talk about that. So, Susan, please feel free to share what you feel's on your heart and your health transformation.
Okay. This began about 2 years ago. I, like you said, it's all about Jesus. It's all about what God did in my life. And I prayed to be delivered from overeating my entire life. And it's something my whole family did. We were all overweight. We were all over here people. And so I began praying. And one day I reached back for one more piece of candy and I heard his voice and it was loud. And I said, are you really going to keep doing that?
Yeah.
I said, no, sir, I am done. I'm done. And so I pulled all the sugar out.
Wow.
And then from there, I started praying on where to go. And the Lord led me here. He showed me a flower in a dream that was actually sitting on the counter when I got here that morning. Yeah, so I was confirmation when I got we got where I'm supposed to be. And then I met Crystal, and she started helping me wean off the medications. I'd already started trying to move some of them out of my life. I've been on painkillers, muscle relaxers, thyroid medication, blood pressure meds. I mean, there was about day. I saw 13 a day, 13 pills a day.
13 a day.
13 a day.
Yeah.
And they've been in there for probably 25 or 30 years.
You've been doing it. Wow.
Yes. And
So decades.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted them out. And when I got here, Crystal said, well, we'll work on that. We'll start weaning them. And she started helping me find the right supplements, herbal supplements that, like from God, everything on the planet that he already made here, created our healing. And so I started pulling them out, a little time with her help. And we just kept checking. She checked my health. I mean, the first thing we did was all the labs, to figure out what was going on with my gut issues and everything going on there. And the second one got that fixed and figured out. It's like from there, it just, the weight just kept dropping off.
Yeah.
Wow. My highest I've been in my life was 195.
Okay.
And I dropped down to 125.
Okay. So 70 pounds.
I went up to like 140, so we're into 40 now. But that's just, as Jonathan said, what are we going to do, right? So I pull things in and out as I need to now to kind of adjust it to get where I need to be.
That's awesome. Wow. What a story. Let me process. So your quality of life before you came in, how was that?
I slept a lot. I had brain fog. I could not think clearly at all. And, I was a little short-tempered with people all the time. Now it's a lot better.
Well, you didn't feel well. Yeah. When you don't feel well, it affects everything.
Yes.
So when you came in, you had the initial appointment and you started to feel like, okay, this is something that I can do.
Yes.
And you clearly had a plan too, right? You knew I wanted to transition off of medications. And you knew that there was bigger issues because honestly, you said you've been doing the medical route for 25, 30 years, and it was just more of the same thing, more medications, and it wasn't helping you identify what the root cause of the issue was.
No. And so it's going up and down on the weight. The weight would go up, and sometimes I could get it back down. I would really struggle to get it all, and then right back up. There we go.
So it was a roller coaster. So what were your main things when you came in? It was trying to focus on not wanting to overeat. I'm assuming weight was maybe a part of that. And
by then I was already down almost quite a bit. I mean, it is down probably 20 or so pounds, so for 30. Just like I said, the Lord would lead me into what to do next. Yeah. I would take that out. And I was off the gluten, I was off sugar, but probably a lot of it before I got here.
Yeah.
But mainly, the meds was where I was really focused, and I was like, that's got to go. I can't be there anymore.
And that was what you decided you wanted to do for your health. That's one of the things we love to tell our patients here, whoever's watching, is we are here just to help you make the best decisions for your health, right? Education and key. So you mentioned some testing. Does that was that like revealing to you? Did it really open your eyes to some things maybe we need to work on?
It was things that I didn't realize I was having little allergy reactions to. I didn't know oatmeal gave me issues. I know now when I put it in, I can always tell, it's the way kind of adjust. My body doesn't really love it. So it's like I put it in sparingly. But I don't put it, I don't take it completely out.
Right.
But I do know that it's something that I can't have it all the time.
Yeah, and that's completely unique to you. And that's one of the things with the testing as well, is when we look at testing, it's completely unique to the person. Everybody's different. My test would be different than your test, but it gains us insights for you to know, okay, well, these things are causing inflammation, and the root of disease is inflammation. And we want, God designed our body to function and heal, and we want to do what we can to allow the body just to do what it's designed to do.
Yeah.
So that is awesome. So that was over 2 years ago, quality of life. How is it now?
It's amazing. It is amazing. I can't even describe how amazing it is. I had all these diagnoses, right? I mean, I had the laundry list. It was this long, fibromyalgia, all these things. And the second the sugar went out and the second that the gluten went out, those were gone.
Yeah.
And the meds, gone. And it's like,
That's awesome.
my life from then, I mean, it was so much, it's like everything hurt. Nothing hurt.
Wow. So we're talking like chronic inflammation you were dealing with, fibromyalgia. Oh my goodness.
Yes, there were so many things. I mean, like I said, the laundry list was huge. But now it's like if you whatever blood, I'm able to, go anywhere, do anything I want. I couldn't even sit on the floor with my grandchildren. I got 5 and they were little. Wow. Now they're older. And at the time, I mean, like for years, it's like, no, I can't be on the floor with you. Now it's like, I'm right down there with them. I'm going on that floor doing whatever they're doing. And I mean, my life is just incredible right now.
Amen to that. That's great. So you went from literally just every day trying to survive, of just fatigued, and not being able to do things that you wanted to do.
Yeah.
But now you're able to do those things.
Oh.
And it's totally against what the world says. The world says as you get older, you just stop doing these things, but you're actually thriving more. It's better. That is awesome. Well, that is very encouraging to me. It keeps us grounded on what we love doing here. And thank you for sharing a little bit of your story. Is there anything else so let's say somebody's on the other side of this camera and they've been dealing with things for a long time. Is there anything that you would want to tell them?
Yes, absolutely. Just do it. Take that first step. Find someone that is the right fit for you.
Yeah.
They were the perfect fit for me because they treated me like family when I came in here, and they'll treat you like family too. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And I've never been more grateful to find the right place for me, and this was it. And they've helped me heal. And if you're wondering how to take that first step, make a phone call. Just call, come in, get that first visit. You will find that it is the best thing you ever did.
Yeah.
And your healing will begin. And I'm telling you, my life is so much better now than it's ever been. And I mean, I just don't even know how to describe how amazing it is. Things I had to take out of I watched what I ate so much before. Now it's like I can eat them again. I know that don't overdo it.
Yeah.
They're back in. The fact that I'm off all these meds and I'm feeling amazing, I mean, I can only contribute to God above. He has healed me completely, and He led me here to do it.
That's awesome.
He will do it for you too.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And again, like you said, it didn't come without hard work and discipline. And it is an investment. Right. But you can't really put a dollar amount on now being able to get on the floor and play with your grandkids.
Yeah.
Or be able to live out the calling that God has in life.
Literally.
So
There's no money.
nothing.
And this is what I know about our Jesus, God will bring you everything you need. And if you say yes to healing your body, He's going to bring you the finances to do it. He's going to heal you. He's going to bring you near, and He's going to give you what you need. And funds, they show up out of nowhere. I can tell you that. Right? Just show up. when you don't even, it's like, oh, I had a pension I didn't know about. Okay, all right, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Lord. So, I mean, things will show up. I mean, he provides everything.
It's true.
Just trust him.
Amen to that. And it's a good reminder for all of us. Thank you again for sharing everything in your story. It's impacted us. It makes us obviously continue to love and do what we do to serve this community, to help people to their best health. And if you have any other questions, please call the clinic. We're more than happy to answer those for you.
Yeah.
And thank you. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.